is going down, Mr. Billy, Spidey, Man Falcon? Well, apparently people want to see crystals opening. Crystals open, eh? Alright. Okay, so... let's see. Good here. Good there. Parasite, what's up? What's going down? What is this shack-a-lackin'? Okay, so... we're going to open some battle chips, 2 million battle chips. I'm quite interested to see the amount of units I get out of those. Bone Man, what's going down? Ginger Muslim, how you doing? How you doing? Bring back the music. You like the music, did you? You woke up on the other side of the bed, man. Probably keep them coming. Sandy, how goes it? Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I think we all know that Kabam has come out and said they're going to be opening some of our old crystals. What was it, March 19th, they came out with a post. It's been 2 years, but it's that time once again. So for the stability and all of that nonsense in regards to the servers, the back end, the lag, blah, 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 we're going to go through and open a bunch of old crystals. So one set of crystals that they're going to be opening are the login crystals, the ones that we get each month as part of the calendar. I usually save those crystals. It's these ones here. So I usually save them. I don't open them when we first get them because for the most part, Mr. J Silver 2G, how you doing? People were wondering about you, 2G. For the most part, I don't open them because it's definitely going to be a 4-star dupe. If I'm lucky enough to get a 5-star out of them, it's probably going to be a dupe as well. And I don't want just a ton of ISO in overflow. So I usually just save them, and then I open them when I need ISO of a certain class. But yeah, so they came out and said all of the login crystals that were released before November 2020 are going to be opened. And I've got 6 that we obtained prior to November of 2020. And I don't want Kabam's hands on my crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and open those myself. And then you came here for the Twitch content. Were you streaming, Jay? And then some of you are watching the grind I was doing in the arena for the last couple of days. So I ended up with a few extra battle chips, not a ton, but some extra battle chips. And I opened 5 featured Cavalier crystals at the end of the grind, so just about an hour or so ago, hour and a half. And I want to recoup some of those units, hopefully. So we're going to open 2 million battle chips. We'll still have just over 10 million after doing the battle chip opening, but yeah, let's have a look here and get started with the login crystals and see what we get. And I'm just going to, there's a long list. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys have already seen it, but there is a long list of crystals that they will be auto opening. I think the only ones that are relevant for me are the login crystals. So that's why I'm just going to be doing those. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up with a fair bit of it ISO that I don't really want, but so be it. At least I get to open them, see what I get, rather than having Kabam do it for me. So, and another thing, if you're interested, the login crystals for the most part they're in order, meaning that for the ones that I have currently, Stealthy would have been the first one received, and then after that would have been Arcus, so on and so forth, and then the most recent one, which would have been the one for March, was Guardian. But if you're ever curious and you want to know when a champion was the monthly login champion, if you go over to the Marvel Contest of Champions wiki, there's a section there where it will tell you who the champion was each month. So for 2020, the first one on the calendar was Invisible Woman. The last one for 2020 was Terrax. Start of January 2021, it was Red Guardian, so on and so forth. So Alright, so let's get out of there. Get that down. And we'll go up to the top. So let me just make sure, because I know I'm opening the stealthy one for sure. I'm worried I could not be for full live. Oh, this is not going to be too long of a stream. Just pop these open, and then the battle chips might take a bit of time, but even so, not that long. Okay, so stealthy is going to be the first one we're going to open, and the last one will be Squirrel Girl, and Squirrel Girl is for October. Okay. Approximately how many units do you think you'll get out of the arena crystals? I would normally expect about 4,000 units, but I did a million battle chip opening a while ago, and I got half of what I would usually expect. So, I mean, I am kind of interested actually to see what I'll end up with from the battle chips. Anyways, here we go. First one is the stealthy. I don't think there's any real, right? Like it's just, oh, there is. Okay, I guess we'll be doing that. Ooh, and I'm going to swap over to the other layout where it's just the phone screen. 4K seems reasonable. Yes, it does, but I think they've changed those numbers. So normally I would expect about 4,000. I have a strong feeling it's going to be less than, you son of a... I have a strong feeling it's going to be less than 2,000. Alright, so stealthy down. Stealthy down. You should be 6-star Guardian Crystal. It's 4K units. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. How you doing, Solo? Jewel, it's going down. Alright, so first one, stealthy. Quite the troll over there. Not surprising, though. Okay. I wouldn't buy the new crystal in the store. It's a root, basically. Yeah. You know, it would have been interesting if they'd done it as a Nexus. I mean, I still wouldn't have bought it, but yeah, that would not have been a bad idea. All right, next up is Arcus. I think I have a 5-star Arcus. So that might actually be a new champion if I were to get him as a 5-star. Not expecting it though, that's for sure. Never expect anything that good. Will you pop all of your battle chips when July 4th? No, if I open a lot of battle chips, it will absolutely not be anywhere close to July 4th. Aspect 702, these login crystals are a joke, never gotten 5-star from them. Yeah. But this is what's going to happen right when we get just before the... look at that nonsense. Oh my god. It's nothing but trollovers. Trollover after trollover. My lord. Alright, next up we've got Elsa. Okay. It's not bad for the 5-star shards though. And then it's more max Sig crystals for 4 stars too, so. Alright, so next up is Elsa. I'm expecting it's going to be the same thing. We'll get right before it stops. We'll see a couple 5 stars, and it will end up on a 4-star. How many units do you think you'd get out of 15 million battle chips? So again, like from all of the open... when I'm done this, before I get to the battle chips, I'll show you what I've kept track of as far as battle chip openings go. But normally I would expect that it would be about 30,000 units, but yeah, the last little while that doesn't seem to be a thing. Alright, Elsa is done. Man Thing is next up. Yeah, I like them still for the 5-star shards and the ISO, yeah. Bam, Mike made these reels especially for you, Solar. Yeah. Dude, I don't know how many of these well, I mean, the November one onward. So November was Mojo, but from November onward, I'm going to be saving. So until they make us pop them again, I'll end up with a ton. But I mean, I will go and open them when I need ISO of a certain class. So, but yeah, I find it's a really good way to, if you've got a decent sized roster, anyways, it's a really good way to control ISO. Like when you need a specific class of ISO, it's a pretty good way to do so. Okay. So we'll get our 4-star Man-Thing after being trolled over by the 5 stars. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty much every single one of them, eh? Where it's a 5-star on either side and it's the 4-star that we get. Pretty much each one of these, that's been the case. You hoard a lot of crystals? Well, yeah, but I tried, like, I really don't like selling stuff from overflow. So I try not to open things until I actually need them. So next up is Silver Surfer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
GX, thanks for the follow. How is it going? I just opened my 68th Mutant and Skilled Dual class. Still hunting for that Aegon dupe. At least hope I could get a Skill Awakening gem. Yeah. Hey, at least that wasn't a troll over. We knew we were getting a... Well, we knew beforehand we were getting a 4-star. Didn't Man-Thing and also come the same month? No. Man-Thing was August. Elsa was July. Okay, next up is the final one for Squirrel Girl. And then we'll go over to the battle chip info. Are you on to Silver Surfer? He's cool. Oh, he's silver. Okay. So let's get this a 4-star Squirrel Girl. Okay, now so I'll show you the battle chip info that I've kept track of over the last oh, it's been a while. Maybe it's probably close to about 2. Yeah, it's pretty close to about 2 years. Okay. So that is done. Okay, so here we go. So the top info here is from my openings. And these are the breakdowns of all of the bigger openings I've done. And July of 2019, I started keeping track, and I would only open about 100,000 at a time, 200,000, and then finally I started only opening 1 million. Now I just don't open battle chips. But for all the openings I was recording, these are the numbers for the regular crystals, uncollected, and the ratio of units for regular and uncollected. It's pretty close, but for the most part, the uncollected I do get more units from. And then let's come down here. A little while back, I went through a few YouTube videos and recorded the info from some YouTube video battle chip openings. And for the uncollected and for the regular openings, it's still pretty close to what my ratios are. So yeah, so overall, you should be, yeah, about 0.2% for the uncollected, about 0.18, 0.17 for the regular, for unit ratio of the battle chips that you open. So, let's see. Let us see what we get for the battle chips. Okay. Get down to the uncollected ones. Got a bit of scrolling to do. Ooh, I was going to actually open some 4-star Awakening gems, but I'll probably do that at a different time though. So I opened a ton of the Supreme Solo Crystals when I was doing the arena grind, and ended up with a lot of resources that I don't see using anytime soon. Alright, get to these here. So we're going to buy the 200 first, and then we'll pop them open. And actually, let me... What is... Okay. So I'm just going to also record what I get from these. James, how you doing? Well, I have a vision in my mind now. You're freaking singing. I like big stats, and I cannot lie. I hope I get a good bit of units too, dude. I want to recoup the units I used for the featured calves. For the I did 2 mastery swaps while running the arenas as well, so I'd like some of those units back as well. So we'll see. So normally, like from the list I was just showing you, normally I would expect about 4,000 units. But I have a feeling it's looking at around 2,000, maybe a little less. All right, 10 more. And let's see what we got. Do you think it's worth the risk for uncollected arena crystals? Yeah, so that's what I was just showing on the spreadsheet. It's absolutely, well, at least for me, it's absolutely worth the risk because I get more units from the uncollected than I do from the regular ones. So, and the 5-star Punisher would be cool. I don't care one way or another. It's the units I want. So yeah, let's see. Well, let's see what we get. Hey, 150 to start, not bad. Got any advice on 5 stars and how to get them decently quick? So I have a video in regards to how you can get a 5-star, well, not a new 5-star, but a 5-star crystal every week. It's a relatively recent video, so, oh, hey, this isn't working out too bad so far. Once we get over 2,000, I'll be actually kind of happy. All right, and we're over 2,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Because from what I see, it's like a higher risk for gold, but higher rewards for units. Yeah. But yeah, so usually at least a million battle chips at a time for the uncollected, you're usually getting about 2,000 units. So for every million, you should be expecting about 2,000. But I do want to see here whether or not that's going to hold true. So we're a little bit short. We started out strong. Oh, no. We're at about 24, so actually we're doing a little better. Why aren't there Thronebreaker objective crystals? You could ask Abab. You could ask Abab about that. Okay, so 27. We need 1,300 more to get the ratio I'm looking for here. I think we're going to be a little bit short. So 50 more. Okay. 40 more. I don't think we're going to make up what we're missing. Okay. 36. Are we going to hit that 4,000? Oh, there we go. Right on the mark. Holy crap. All right. So even if we don't get any units from these last 10, we're exactly where I figure I should be. Okay. And we ended up with a few extra. Cool. So let's see. 42.75 for the units, and for the gold, we got 38, 51, 163. All right. So I'll add that to my overall numbers, but let's go have a quick look at what these specific numbers were. Make this a little bit bigger. So for the opening I just did, these are the numbers. So 4,275 units, 3.8 million gold. So the unit ratio is about 0.21%, which is a little bit higher. On average, it's pretty much the same, but a little bit higher than what I'd usually get. And then for the gold, let's see. The gold is actually a little bit lower, but I'm really not too worried about the gold. Congrats, that was a very good race. Yeah, that was pretty decent. I can't complain about that at all. Not at all, not at all. Let's get over there, stop that. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I was really expecting it to be a fair bit less, so very good. All right, let me see if anybody else has got some craziness going on. Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain at all. And if I did, I don't think anybody would care, so I just won't. Okay, so do we have anybody on the YouTube? No, nobody's streaming MCOC on the YouTubes. 200 extra, yeah. And do we have anybody on the pictures? I don't see. How do you feel about cav crystals? Because for me, the odds are highly slacking. The cav, like the daily cav crystals. I don't buy them for the most part. I have, but yeah, I try to avoid those as much as possible. But let me see something. A moment. Okay. So we will go and raid. So there is actually somebody on Twitch that's streaming MCOC. Let's go say hello to them. No, like the 300 unit ones? Yeah, no, those are not worth it. Congrats for the Odin Solar. We'll see. Let's just get this going. So we're gonna do a little bit of. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go raid Carl Knack on the Twitch side. So yeah, feel free to head over. I think he's doing incursions with somebody. And for the YouTubes, I don't see anybody streaming currently. So, anyways, thanks for coming by, hanging out, and checking out the units that we got. That we didn't get any 5 stars for the login crystals. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a surprise to anybody. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. Take care.